that right there is the Swan Pond Lake. Swan Lake? I don't know. The swan boat place where they swan boat. There's this big road in between, in the middle of the common, and I'm crossing it. That half has the Swan Lake pond, and this half is the part I hang out in. My friends play ultimate frisbee on this field. Alright, this is, I think, the most interesting part of the common. There's, I don't know if you can see it, that, whatever you call it, structure over there. That's a lot of fun to play around. A lot of events happen around there. There's this cemetery here. It's part of the common, but one thing a lot of people really don't know, it looks all old and stuff. No one's actually buried here. The Boston subway system bought out that land, and they put a fake cemetery over there so that they had the rights to the land and also the land underneath the land so that they could tunnel under it and make their subway. And right up ahead there's a really nice movie theater. It's like huge, it's got all these things. It's like one of those high-end theaters where the tickets are fucking way too expensive. I think there's like a Freemason lounge there. You see all these buildings? They're actually like hiding Chinatown. So Chinatown's one block over, and you can go there for good dim sum and what have you. What is this? And this is the frog pond. In the summer, it's a little wading pool. It's like 6 inches deep. Children wade around and play and piss in it. And then in the winter, all the piss freezes up and they put this white and green fence up and you can ice skate on it. This is Tadpole Playground. Those aren't real flowers. That's not a real frog. It's not even a tadpole. But this is where kids play. One thing that's really annoying is that most of the streets around the common are one way. So I'm like 2 blocks away from home, but I can't just go home. I've got to go all the way around this thing. Pretty stuff. More shopping to be had around here. These are the small streets. Damn it, do not enter. I'm trying to show you guys something. Boston streets are always so confusing, though. Alright, I guess I'll just find parking and walk. I'm parked between a fire hydrant and a no parking sign. And I hope I don't get a ticket, but this is their only place to park in Boston right now. In the old days, people couldn't read, so if you ran a shop you had to have some kind of sign outside telling people what you were selling. And that's what that pot is, and Starbucks Coffee bought the place out and kept that pot, but it is from, well, I don't know, it's really old. For those of you that learned about the Boston Massacre in school, this building might look familiar from your textbooks. This is actually, ignore the construction going on there, but this is where the Boston Massacre happened. Alright, here's a pro tip for you guys. This is the Freedom Trail. I'm on it right now. That is it. This is the unpretty part. It turns into brick over there. See, it gets better. One of the attractions on the Freedom Trail is this, the King's Chapel. And it's really cool and grand, and they hype it up for you. And it's next to this really old cemetery that they also hype up. It's even got a sign, King's Chapel Burial Ground. The pro tip is, if you ever come to Boston and go on a Freedom Trail tour, don't take pictures of this cemetery. It's another not actually real cemetery. Except for the subway. In fact, you can even see it hole in the ground. So that's cool. If you take pictures of the King's Chapel burying ground, you are a noob. We're coming up on one of Boston's worst, best places for bad, awesome jokes. Let's see if I can park here. Alright, here we are. Now, this right here is one of the few legitimate graveyards in Boston. In this graveyard is buried the Samuel Adams. It's true. And right across the street from it, here, is the Beantown Pub. And I'm sorry I have to make this joke, but the Beantown Pub is the only place in the world where you can sit down at the bar and have a cold Sam Adams and look across the street at a cold Sam Adams. Get it? I thought it was hilarious. So, there's a lot more to Boston than just that. It's actually huge, and I didn't really realize that when I decided to go out and give you guys that tour, but I don't know, you'll have to come visit. There's a whole lot more to see. The waterfront, the Seaport District is probably my favorite part of Boston, and I didn't take you guys there, so next time. Or no, there is no next time, just come over.
The end!